If you had been a medieval pilgrim, you would have come to Lynn precisely to carry on walking to Walsingham. When this chapel was built, this would have been the entrance to the chapel, and you would have come in this way into the chapel. And it's all gloomy and dark on the inside, but we'll go through that later. When I was a young girl, you didn't even know there was a gateway here. It was all covered by greenery. And we all thought, of my age anyway, and people before, that it was just a chapel on a hill. And it wasn't until excavations were done in about 2000, 1998, something like that, that the entrance was opened up again and made ready for us to be able to recreate it as it would have been. You see here a badge on the front of the building, which is part of the Pilgrims Trail that was initiated in King's Lynn 5 years ago. And you'll see a symbol like this on each of the 5 pilgrims' buildings. When the pilgrims came into this room, on the lower floor, they would have seen in front of them an altar with big silver candlesticks on either side. On the alcove on either side of the altar would have been an effigy of a saint. We don't know which ones they were. More importantly, in the alcove here would have been an effigy of Christ lying in his tomb. So this chapel would have represented, as it were, the crucifixion of Christ. This room would appear to have been like a dressing room. The staff would have come in. When I say staff, I mean the priests, the altar boys, the choir boys would have come in at the back door, come into the outer room here and this room, taken off their outdoor clothes and put on their vestments for the church services. So in other words, it's like a church vestry. So this is the upper chapel. We've come up from the lower chapel, which is a symbol of the crucifixion, and to this light and bright chapel, which is a symbol of the resurrection. And to the pilgrims, it would have been a very spiritual event for them. When they came in here, they would probably buy a pilgrim's badge while they were at the building. They'd worship in these chapels. They had the organ here, they had music. Yes, it was used for many things, a farmer's storeroom. It's a miracle that the building itself wasn't pulled down by Thomas Cromwell at the time of the Reformation, but it was left, possibly because it's just outside the town walls. It is another miracle during the Civil War when the Cavaliers kept all their gunpowder in here. Miracle it didn't get blown up. Another miracle happened in the Second World War when the enemy planes went over and dropped a bomb in the field at 50 yards in front of the main door. And the fourth miracle, we have to thank the Heritage Lottery Fund for giving us almost £4 million so that we can enjoy this lovely building in this wonderful setting of the walks.